Encore, standing ovation, UFC 205. Now that was a championship fight. Tyron Woodley, first title defense against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Bravo. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more fighting. And I want to give my post-fight thoughts. I thought it was a sensational fight. This is everything that you really could look for in a championship fight. Both guys really wanted it. Both guys did very well in spots. It was a competitive as hell, razor thin type of fight, and I'm going to break it down. I do think the right man won. I know a lot of people going into the fight, they were like, oh, Wonderboy, and they're a bit impartial or biased or whatever towards Wonderboy. They said he's going to kick his head off or whatever, but it was a fun competitive fight. I did think Tyron Woodley, and I think he won, and I'll explain why. Now, round one, you could tell both guys respected each other, and for the first minute or so, no one was really going for it. They were just like kind of, you seen Wonderboy bouncing, using his karate. He's awkward as hell, and I think that's one of the reasons why the scoring was so close. Very awkward. He's rangy, he's long, he does karate, which, you know what I mean, some people are more towards the Brazilian jiu-jitsu side, but he does like old school kenpo and karate and stuff like that. Makes him an awkward guy to deal with, hands by his side. He's kind of like, looks like he's trying to bait you. He can kick your lights out. So he's just an awkward guy to deal with. He keeps switching his stance, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know how to attack. And I seen that early in round one. Tyron Woodley, he didn't just pounce on him. Fighting a guy like Robbie Lawler, he's tough, no disrespect, ex-champion, but it's a different animal. Styles make fights, and Robbie Lawler's there to be hit, and this is the type of fight, you know what I mean? You watch Condit, Lawler, stuff like that. This is the type of fight that suits Tyron Woodley. This was a high-speed chess match where no one wanted to make a mistake. But the reason I had Tyron Woodley winning is it was more or less a filler round, and towards the end of round one, Woodley, he had top positioning, he was more active, and he was using his strength. He was able to capitalize on Thompson's threw out a kick, and then he got taken down to the ground, and then Woodley hit him with a nasty, and your razor's really sharp, but he hit him with a nasty elbow that started a cut, and then the bell rung or whatever. The round ended right after that, and you could tell that Thompson was bothered by it, like he was bleeding, and it opened up a cut. So I thought in a very close round one, that last stanza, Woodley took it. Now this is where it got interesting. Round two, I thought Wonderboy looked much better, especially since he lost especially the last 30 seconds, we'll say, of round one. Wonderboy looked better. He was picking his shots. He was kind of frustrating Woodley. Woodley was very tentative, and I think even though I have Woodley winning, there's definitely things he needs to work on as he continues defending his title, or if they rematch or something like that, because Wonderboy looked real good. I think maybe his best round was round 2 or round 5, and round 2 he was just picking off his shots, landing some leg kicks, different things like that, and Woodley didn't really do as much. This is why the fight became closer, because he was fighting at a pace that suited Wonderboy, and that's not what you want to do. You know what I mean? Woodley in the second round landed a shot that rocked Wonderboy's head back, but nothing too extreme. So I seen Thompson start getting into a groove, and Woodley was having trouble closing the distance, and Wonderboy had that rhythm going, and that pace was all wrong for Woodley. You know what I mean? He wants close quarters. He wants to. I felt like he was waiting too much. He was trying to feint. Obviously, you got to be careful when someone's awkward. Plus, they have lethal kicks, and they have a variety of kicks. You know what I mean? They vary the type of kicks that they have. So you got to be cautious. But I think he was being a little bit too cautious. He should have used his wrestling, try to get him to the ground, capitalize on mistakes. You know what I mean? A little bit more effective on the counter. And round 4, Woodley is strong as fuck, and this is what I told people. He caught Thompson with his money punch, which is a right hand, rocked him back, and then he jumped on top of him. And I gotta say, Wonderboy showed me he really wanted it. He showed mad heart, crazy ass heart in round 4, because he was getting pummeled. And then I don't even know, like, you could argue in round 4 it might have been very close to being stopped, a referee stoppage, because it was nasty, and it looked like there was no way he was going to survive that round. Wonderboy Thompson I'm talking about, and somehow, some way he did, and he even did good in the last 10-15 seconds where he got on top of Woodley, and he was landing some shots. So crazy heart, crazy drive and determination. He's clearly could take a shot, because a lot of those shots got other people up out of there. You know what I mean? Woodley got smoked. and somehow Wonderboy weathered the storm. But that was a significant nail in the coffin to me as to why he lost the fight, because I scored that a 10-8 round. Just too much damage. I mean, I score how you're supposed to score. Like, I'm not, even though he showed crazy heart and determination and did good in that last end, he took a lot of punishment. He was badly hurt, visibly hurt, clearly hurt, 10-8 round. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you could give that round. At the beginning of round 4, Thompson was looking good, but he took too much punishment towards the end when Woodley clipped him with that right, and that was a 10-8 round. But then this is where it got hairy again, because Woodley went back to the things that were better suited for Stephen Thompson's game plan in round 5, and he was letting Thompson get off too much, you know what I mean? And he was trying to fire back. I think he's just a fidgety guy, hard to time and stuff like that, and he knew he should have the fight won, so he didn't want to make a dumb mistake and get kicked, or, you know what I mean, get dropped to the mat or something like that. But highly involving and entertaining fight, high level. It was a chess match, but you had a lot of action and a lot of heart from both guys. Even Tyron Woodley, I mean, even taking the fight, a lot of people said he was going to get destroyed by Wonderboy. So I give kudos to props to both of them. I definitely wouldn't mind a rematch. Thompson, even with the loss, he might have to climb back up the ladder a little bit, but he doesn't lose in the stock department, because people seen how durable he is, and he has a hard style to deal with for anybody at welterweight. So it was a great fight, high speed chess match, but ultimately I think the right person won. Woodley just too strong, and what he did when the bulk of his collateral damage, the damage that he did in round 4 and at the end of round 1, I think that was more significant than really anything Wonderboy did. Like, he was catching Woodley with some shots, and Woodley, you seen Woodley kept having to reset, and he was kind of shaking his head and like, okay, but ultimately nothing was comparable that Wonderboy did in terms of damage as the first round and the 4th round for Woodley. So I thought the right person won, and it was a good title defense, but there's things for Woodley to learn in this fight. Don't wait. Use your strength, and you know what I mean, you have to get your timing down a little bit better. But good fight, good ass fight. On to the main event. Let me know what you guys thought. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hey, comment and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.